need to use your whatever foundation that you have. I always suggest people not to buy things from CVS and Walgreens because you cannot return it. So if you don't like it, then it was just a waste of money. And usually they overcharge you on prices anyways. So if you go to, let's say, Bobbi Brown or MAC, or there's hundreds of makeup stores, but my favorite is obviously MAC since I work there. They can always give you a little tester. This one's a MAC, see? And they'll write on the back what your color was that you definitely wanted and what matched your skin the best. And so then you can take it home, and usually these little trials, if you get Estee Lauder's in the little tiny bottle, but still these are 10-day use, and you don't wear makeup all the time. Well, I mean, some people do. I don't. I only do it when I have to work or I'm going out. So if that's something you're looking to do instead of paying $30, you definitely need to go there and be like, can I have a sample of that? And that'll be best for you. The one that I'm going to be using today is going to be MAC. I have two different kinds. I have a Body Sculpt, which is really good. And then I also have the Pro Longwear, which everybody knows is my favorite. Studio Fix Fluid, and I like it because it's the most coverage, and I need the most coverage because my face is red. I know that it's getting better because we've been doing concealer, but I have to cover the red. So you're going to be needing a brush like this. This one's obviously smaller than this one, but they're by two different people, so I kind of go back and forth. This one's my favorite though because it's big and I can use it all over my face. You just have to be careful around your brows because, again, I'll tell you, you don't want to erase your brows because it's not fun, although you can just, redo them, but who has time for that? All right, so using my Pro Longwear, you're going to start. Don't cover your contour, okay? So get a little bit of color on your brush. And you can start down here. I like to do little tapping motions first. Like I always say, that must be my word. But I just don't want to put too much product. Now you don't want to cover your triangle that you did because that would kind of defeat the purpose of it. And whatever makeup artist you do go see, they'll match up your color so that way you don't have that orange line around your face because that's not cute. Nobody likes that. I hate when I see a girl and she's got her face on and it's just like this bright orangey yellow. This is when you can start kind of filling it in. You do this on the side because we've already done our nose. And then bring it all the way up, but don't cover your brows. I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible because I know not very many people have, a lot of time to be able to watch these videos, and I don't want you to have to cut out early because I'm taking too long. So once you get all of your product mostly around your face, I want you to use one of these stippling brushes. I don't know if you've ever heard about them, but a lot of people use them and they're really awesome. I actually didn't mean to cover that area, but you can. It's fine. It really is. But this is the brush that I'm talking about. This one is Estee Lauder. And any kind that has this thick brush where it's not like an open brush. It's not like a powder brush. See how this one's more poofy and you can more flexible. This one is stiff. You do round motions because, like I said, you don't want to take the product off. You're not wiping the product off. You're just making sure that it is in to your face and blended properly. I hate doing my hair first because I just like to style my hair after I'm usually done with my makeup. Make sure to blend in where your triangles are. Don't forget those little side spots. The little mini circles. You can even pat. See how much better my face looks already? Pearl on wear is definitely the best because it just makes you feel like a totally different person. And then you'll be able to see, like there, where you've missed. But again, like I've told you, blending is the key. Alrighty. Next you'll need your powder, which I have all sorts of kind. I like Clinique's, I like La Mer, I like MAC, obviously. Today I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder. It's a pan. You can get these so that way you can put them all in one little case, and that's really up to you which one you use. I'm going to use this one too. You need a little lighter one to set your concealer, okay? So I like to use like one of these brushes. If you have like a smaller brush, not angled, but kind of like this, and you can use that as well, because you just want to make sure that any liquid that you put on your face, you definitely want to set with a powder. I like this one because I can move it around. And this is just for that area and your nose. Gotta have the nose. And you're doing this so that way your foundation doesn't come not necessarily run, but come off. Got myself in the eye. Alright. So now that the concealer is definitely set, because usually I would do that before my powder, but I'm just all anxious and excited because I'm doing the video with you. Next, you'll make sure to get a darker color, not darker, but your normal color that matches your foundation, and that's what you'll use for setting the rest of your face, which I will be using MAC Studio Fix powder. This is actually NC, because you get the opposite of what you are, so I'm not going to get an NW because I'm already warm, so I get an NC. And go ahead and apply that to your face. On your forehead. That way your foundation doesn't cause shine and make it look like you're sweaty. And if you've already have your primer on, then you're pretty much set, because your makeup's going to stay on all night while you're out, and you won't have to reapply it. Alrighty, and that's what we do. Very exciting. Okay.